What's up, you guys? This is Jono here. I'm going to do a little review of some foot bags that I got. Now, a lot of you may know this and some of you may not. I'm a huge, big time foot bag player. I've been playing for a long time. I know a lot of really good tricks and I've got a pretty good routine down that I do, and I kick pretty often, pretty much like all the time for the last like 10 years or more. So that's been pretty awesome. I have a really cool footbag career behind me, and I work for a bunch of different footbag companies in different capacities, mostly marketing for them and helping them with technical stuff. So I got some foot bags from my good buddy Jim over at Flying Clipper. He is a great guy. You can get a hold of him and make an order if you want. He's a really great guy. He answers his phone and he'll take your order. Or you could just go to the website and make an easy, convenient order yourself. Okay, so he sent me these products. This is actually a bunch of stuff that is a good mix for me. I haven't tried some of it, and other ones I've tried and I liked them a lot, and then I ended up giving them away because I end up giving away a lot of foot bags because I have a bunch. So let's get into what I got here. This is the this is like a world championship bag. It's got a bunch of different countries on it. It's full of sand, and it's got a really soft cover. I absolutely love this bag. I've wanted one just for collector kind of purposes because I think it's a cool bag to have if I want to go out and do a demonstration or something. It's a really cool bag just to have because it looks cool and it's very professional. So I'm really happy to have this bag. I'm really stoked that Jim sent that to me, and thanks for this one. So yeah, that's that. This is a hempy. Now, I actually have wanted a hempy for quite a while, and it's basically just got a hemp cover. It's really stiff. I mean, right now you can see I molded and it stays in place there, so that's pretty stiff, but this is going to break into an absolutely perfect bag, and it does have a sand filler as well, so I'm going to really like this bag. And I've already been trying to kick it and break it in because I think it's a sweet bag. Alright, so that's hempy. This one, I don't know exactly what this is. I'm going to unbag it. It's got a sand filler. It's got a lot of panels. I'm not going to hazard a guess on what this is because I don't know, but I'm guessing it's one of the high numbered panel foot bags on the website. So really impressed with this. Jim is obviously the master of stitching and design. He's made a lot of these designs. They're all his designs. He's the innovator in the foot bag industry when it comes to these high panel designs. So, or one of them at least. There's a lot of people who innovated this industry, but he's one of them definitely. So yeah, high panel design there. I got another, he sent me more than a few high panel designs, which I really am impressed with. I haven't had any of these in my collection because they're usually a little bit more expensive. Honestly, I just never played with them that much. I guess that's the truth. I haven't played with these high panel designs, so I'm going to try and kick these around and see what's going on. I know the more panels, basically the more round it gets, and you can see these are very round bags when I hold them out. So that's nice. I like my bags to kind of fold and flop, and also I like them to be pretty tiny. So basically I'm not sure where I'm going to go with these bags, but I am going to try and find some way to work them into my routine because I think they're pretty sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and open this guy. This is, as you can see, a steel ball bearing filled foot bag. This is a Mighty Might. I kicked these a lot. I think that they're a great foot bag. As you can see, they're tiny compared to some of the other foot bags, and I like the tiny foot bags. They're easy for really fast consecutive tricks. This is also filled with some sand, I believe. It's got metal and sand inside of it. So these are just really great. They stall nicely, nice delays on these. So glad to have another one of these. I definitely gave away a lot of them, and glad to have another one in the collection. So this is a Juice Pro. This is a Juice Pro Elite, actually. It's a high panel foot bag, but it's very small. That's what makes it a Pro and an Elite, and also the cover. Juice refers to the cover, and the cover is basically really soft synthetic suede. So these are some of the first foot bags to use that cover back in the day. So this was like cutting edge technology there for a time. Now a lot of foot bags have it. Most of the foot bags actually use this synthetic suede, but it's very nice. Alright, this is a Mega Metal. This is one of my favorite foot bags. It's very loosely filled. I love foot bags that are loosely filled. Some of these are very full and they don't give as much push inside of there, but this gives a lot. You can see it goes almost totally flat, so that's nice. I like my foot bags to get flat. That's also why I haven't really tried out the multi-panel designs. They're very full, and I play with flat bags, so that's just personal style for me, so I'm gonna have to kind of get used to the style. This one's actually pretty flat. I've noticed it works right into my style. It's very medium, actually. It's not too full. It's not very flat like this one is, so I actually like this for that too. It's got a good weight to it. Yeah, but the Mega Metal, it's got these metal pops. Don't kick this with your bare feet for too long. I mean, if you can, you're hardcore. I can't. It hurts my feet. It's also filled with metal, so there's a lot going on there. But these are amazing for delays. They've got an updated cover. They used to have some kind of old cover that I actually didn't like very much. This is the synthetic suede. It's very, very nicely put together foot bag. It plays excellent, and they're actually a really good crowd pleaser. You take this out in a group, and people are just like, whoa, what's that? So that's always fun, kind of impressive. So I've given a lot of those away, and I'm really glad to kind of restock on that because I want to have one for myself. All right, this is a Fat Tire. Let's see. It's a Fat Tire Sport. Jim knows me so well. He knows that I love the Fat Tire Sport. I was one of the first people when the Fat Tire and the Fat Tire Pro came out to say, please, please, Jim, will you make a really tiny one that's lighter, just a tiny bit? And he did, and he called it the Sport Edition, and I'm so happy that I could be involved in that process a little bit because it's a really sweet foot bag. This is the #1 foot bag that I play with. It's the #1 foot bag that I recommend. It's absolutely one of the best foot bags I think that there is in the industry right now. It's got some metal filler for weight, and it's got some ground up recycled tire rubber, like tires that drive on the street. So that's why it's called a Fat Tire, and it's got like potholes in it in the design. That's on purpose. You can kind of see that. I'll get in there for you. So that is one of my favorite foot bags, or in fact, it's my favorite foot bag. This is my favorite foot bag. I love this foot bag. I use it all the time. I play one of these every single day, so I wear them out. Not very quickly, but I don't like when they're dirty. I like when they're like brand new and crisp and clean. To me, a worn out foot bag just doesn't look nice and doesn't look professional, so I try to keep them clean, and they're washable. They're 100% washable. Everything here is actually 100% washable, every single foot bag here. So that's the great thing about Jim's foot bags at Flying Clipper. They're all washable, and pretty much everybody in the industry I think is making them washable, aside from if you're getting the, I don't know which ones aren't washable, but there may be some. All right, and finally we have another high panel here. Again, I don't know what this model is or the other high model or high panel models are, but I like these. They have the cool geometric designs. They got the triangles. You can tell a lot of thought was put into this design and making this come together as a circle. So that's always fun. Kind of reminds me of like my 8th grade math class, making like dodecahedrons and stuff like that. So that's what these are all based off of. This kind of shapes and put together. I don't know if they're dodecahedrons, of course. I just made that up, but yeah, these are great foot bags. I'm gonna definitely kick these around. All right, you guys, so that's my video. That's all the cool stuff that I just got. I'm really stoked about it. I'm gonna be kicking these around, and hopefully they will last me for a long time, just like all my other ones have. All right, thanks you guys. Peace. Alright, you guys, I do have one more latecomer here that I'm going to go ahead and get shown. This is a Stellar Staller. I've never had a glow-in-the-dark foot bag, so I haven't actually used this, but I've recommended it quite a bit to people who want to kick after dark. Obviously, glow-in-the-dark is the way to go. There's also some that light up from the inside, so I would highly recommend those. Anything that emits light instead of just glowing is going to be better. But these are cool. It's got the glow, whatever it is, the printed material on there glows. I don't know exactly if you have to charge it in the light. I would assume you do, just like a regular glow-in-the-dark anything, but they may just glow on their own. I'm not sure about that. Or it may be like black light, something like that. I'm sure that it will glow in the black light, but it doesn't require a black light. I'll go ahead and get that off of there. But yeah, this one, I was just about to go and set up my video processing, and I saw this by my desk, and I thought, oh yeah, I got a glow-in-the-dark foot bag too. So this guy's going to be pretty sweet. I'm going to take this out to maybe a nighttime party or something like that, and people will probably dig that. All right, thanks you guys. Peace.